Good morning, trainees. I am Charlotte C. Solana, and I will be your trainer for bread and pastry production in C2. Okay, so before we start, may I request everyone to please stand for the prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, you may now take your seats. Okay, so now I'm going to check your attendance. So once your name is called, kindly submit your class card so that I can identify that you are officially enrolled in this qualification. So, Penaloza Rena. Thank you. Ruel Jun Sulapas. And Torijas Patris. So I'm glad that you are all present. So now I'm going to administer the pre-assessment tool so that you can help me with our schedules and prepare for your activities. Okay, so the first tool is learning characteristics. So this will help us to know your learning styles. So I'll give you 30 minutes to fill out the form. Okay, so time's up and you submit the form. So now is the self-assessment checklist. So this will help us to determine the skills that you have previously learned. So I'll give you 30 minutes again to fill out the form. Okay, time's up and you submit the form. And lastly is the pre-test. So please be reminded that this is a 15-item multiple choice. So just encircle the letter of the correct answer. So again, I'll give you 30 minutes to answer the test. Okay, so time's up. Submit your test paper. Okay, so now I hope that you answered all the forms honestly because the information that you have provided can be helpful for us to prepare for your activities. Okay, so at this juncture, let's proceed to the orientation proper. Okay, so the tool that we are going to use is the competency-based training. So it is a training that is designed to allow a learner to demonstrate their ability to do something. So learners are not expected to perform tasks better than others or in competition to others. So there are 10 principles of CBT. So the principle 1 is the training is based on curriculum or CBC developed from the competency standards. Next is learning is competency-based or modular in structure. Next is training delivery is individualized and self-paced. 4 is training is based on work that must be performed. 5, training materials are directly related to the competency standards and the curriculum modules. 6, assessment is based in the collection of evidences of the performance of work to the industry required standard. 7, training is based both and off the job components. 8, the system allows recognition of prior learning or current competencies. 9, training allows multiple entry and exit in the training program. And principle 10, approved training programs are nationally accredited. Programs of each institution or training center are registered with OTPRES or Unified Tibet Program Registration and Accreditation System. Okay, so let's proceed to the role of a trainer. So I, as a trainer, will coordinate learning activities other than dispensing information. And I will serve as a team member to determine what is to be learned. And I will stimulate trainees' motivation. And your role as a trainee is that you will individualize and learning-centered. So trainees, therefore, needs to pursue instruction for their personal goals and objectives. Okay, so next is the competency-based learning materials, or also known as CBLM. So it refers to the print and non-print instructional media used as guide in learning workplace activities. So these are the contents of CBLM. So first, the preliminary pages includes front page, trainings guide, and how to use CBLM, list of competency summary, learning outcome summary, and then learning experience. Next is the instruction sheet, so it includes information sheet, self-check, task sheet, operation sheet, job sheet, and performance criteria checklist. So there are 2 monitoring tools. So first is the progress chart. It is used to monitor learning outcomes and competency achieved by the trainee. And then the achievement chart is used to monitor the required project and activities in the job sheets of the CBLM. And there are 3 evaluations and systems. So first is the performance test, next written test, oral questioning or interview. So there are 2 ratings here in TESDA. So if you are competent, then you will be rated competent. But if you're not yet competent, then you will be rated not yet competent. Okay, so that's all. So now we will proceed to, we are going to tour the different areas in our institution center. So follow me as we tour our center. Okay, so this is our Trainers Resource Center. So it houses the learning materials, the curriculum standards, and also the training regulation. And this is our contextual learning area. So this facility ensures that the underpinning knowledge are applied to the trainees. And this is our Learning Resource Center. So this area provides the trainee with the knowledge requirements in various modules. And this is our practical work area. So in this area where the trainee acquire the skills and knowledge components of the competencies prescribed by the standard. And this is our computer laboratory. So it has an array of computer units which you can use to learn and gain appropriate IT competencies. And this is our tool support area. So our tool support area is these provide value-adding competencies. And this is our distance learning area. So it enables learning provision to be outside or away from the training institution. And this is our quality control area. So various tests are conducted in this area. And this is our institutional assessment area. So this is where the recognition of prior learning is done by the trainer. Okay, so you may now take your seats. Okay, so that's our whole assessment center with its different areas. Okay, so that's the end of our session for today. You are now dismissed. Day 2. Okay, so good morning, trainees. Welcome to our training proper. So now I will assign you with your respective workstation and unit of competency. Okay, so let's start with you, Mr. Rahas. So based on your self-assessment checklist, you have indicated here that you are already, you have the knowledge and skills in preparing and producing bakery products. And you also provided here a certificate showing that you have an excellent and consistent performance for the past 2 years. So with that being said, I would like you to go to the Trainers Resource Center. You get the CBLM, and you read the information sheet, and then answer the self-check. Okay, so am I understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we now proceed to the Trainers Learning Center. Okay, so Mr. Solapas, based on your self-assessment checklist, your first assignment will be the unit of competency, provide effective customer service. So I need you to follow me to the computer laboratory, please. Okay, so Mr. Salapas, this is the PowerPoint presentation that you are going to view for the unit of competency, provide effective customer service. So after viewing all the presentations, kindly proceed to the Training Resource Center, and then you answer the self-check. So do you have any questions?
No.
So if you have questions later, don't hesitate to call my attention. So you may now proceed. Okay, Ms. Torrejas, how's the information sheet? Are you done reading it and answer the self-check?
Yes, ma'am.
So I believe you are now ready to do your task.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so please follow me to the practical work area. Okay, so Ms. Torrejas, this is our practical work area, and given all the materials and equipment, we're going to demonstrate all of the tasks under the unit of competency, prepare and produce pastry products. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call my attention. And kindly observe safety precautions while doing the practice.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so Mr. Salapas, how's the PowerPoint presentation? Are you done reading it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's proceed to the Trainers Resource Center. Okay, so please answer self-assessment checklist since you're done reading all the presentations in the PowerPoint.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so time's up, Mr. Salapas. So now, I believe you are now ready to do your task.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so please follow me to the practical work area. Okay, so Mr. Salapas, this is our practical work area, and given all the equipment, we are going to perform all of the tasks under the unit of competency provide effective customer service. But before that, let me demonstrate it to you first. Ring, good morning. This is Praditya Solana. Thank you for calling room service. May I have your room number, please? Thank you. Okay, so Mr. Salapas, that's how you are going to perform all of the tasks under this unit of competency. However, you can choose whether you want to perform it here right now in our institution, or you can use distance learning, or if you think that you need more readings, you can bring modules in your house instead.
Can I bring the modules instead, ma'am?
Yes, Mr. Salapas. So please follow me to the Learning Resource Center so that I can give you the module. So this is the module for the unit of competency provide effective customer service. So see you tomorrow, Mr. Salapas. So you are now dismissed. Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Ms. Torrejas.
Is it okay if I demonstrate my task tomorrow instead?
Yes, no problem, Ms. Torrejas. So I guess that would be our session for today. So see you tomorrow. Okay, so Ms. Peñalosa, based on your self-assessment checklist, your first assignment will be the unit of competency, develop, and update industry knowledge. So with that, I would need you to follow me to the computer laboratory. Okay, so Ms. Peñalosa, this is the PowerPoint presentation that you are going to view for the unit of competency, develop, and update industry knowledge. So after viewing all the presentation, I need you to go to the Trainers Resource Center and then answer the self-check. Okay, so we now start. Okay, so Ms. Peñalosa, are you done reading the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let us proceed to the Trainers Resource Center. Okay, so Ms. Peñalosa, since you're done reading all the presentations in the PowerPoint, you may now proceed in answering the self-check. Okay, so time's up, Ms. Peñalosa. So now, I believe you are now ready to do your task.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so follow me to the institutional assessment area. Okay, so Ms. Peñalosa, please be reminded that here in our assessment area, I am going to, it includes written examination, demonstration, and oral questioning. So first, I will conduct the written examination. So I'll give you 20 minutes to answer the test. Okay, so time's up, Ms. Peñalosa. Thank you. So now, Ms. Peñalosa is the demonstration. So I will give you 2 hours to perform the task. So if you think that you are ready or you already mastered the task, please call my attention so that I can observe you. So I will use the performance criteria checklist to rate your performance. Okay, so we now start.
Ma'am,
Yes?
I am now ready to perform the task.
Okay, so you may now start, Ms. Peñalosa. Okay, so that's good, Ms. Peñalosa. And now let's proceed to the oral questioning. So give me at least 1 industry knowledge.
Have knowledge or information about client's need or type of clients.
Okay, so that's good, Ms. Peñalosa. So please follow me. Okay, so Ms. Peñalosa, I will give you now your feedback. So I'm going to check your progress achievement chart for completing your information sheet, and of course for answering the self-check. And for your task, I am going. You have already demonstrated all of the tasks correctly, and also confidently. So I will check your progress chart. And for your written examination, you have answered all the questions correctly, so I will check your progress chart as well. And for your oral questioning, you have answered the question also, and you are confident in answering it. So I'll check your progress chart. Okay, so with that being said, I will award you the Certificate of Achievement for successfully completing all of the tasks under the unit of competency, provide, develop, and update industry knowledge. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.